But as we talk about the value of delivering iteratively, I was thinking about this the other day. I think there's a really good lesson there we can find by looking at the iterative nature of food. I was eating breakfast the other day. Now I have a question. From this picture, how many people do you think would be reasonable to be eating this meal? 4? 3 or 4? Right. There were 2 people. I was one of them. You see, let me explain how this happened. I was hungry. I decided I wanted some eggs. I thought maybe 2 over easy. Side of wheat toast sounds reasonable. Oh, it comes with potatoes. Okay. But I kind of want French toast. But if I get French toast, I do want my eggs too. So I'll just get 2 eggs over easy on the side and then the French toast. And oh, it's only $1 to add fruit? Sure, I'll get strawberries. So I ordered all of this, and then about 30, 40 minutes later, my food was taking up 2/3 of the table, and the dishes were precariously hanging over the edge. And what happened here is that planning was done up front. The order was placed, and then there was a long duration of time where nothing happened. I was very hungry. Then I got all of my food at once. And then I had to eat the food and debate what I wanted to eat first so it didn't get cold. Have you ever been in this predicament? Yes, I see a lot of head nods. See, all of the food was delivered at once. I would have much rather had it be more iterative. Let's look at a second case study. Mexican food. Let's play this game again. How many people do you think would be reasonable to be eating the food at this table? How many? I've heard somewhere between 3 and 6, and I think I heard an 8. Yeah, buffet style, you could feed quite a few people. Did you know that there are about 14 dishes on this table? And there's actually about 19 bowls and dishes, including the ones stacked on top of each other? Again, there were 2 people eating this meal. And again, I was one of them.
Are these all 2 in the morning?
No, this was actually around 8 p.m. It was after a speech contest that I gave in Chicago, and I did a good job, got first place, so we were celebrating. But what happened here was this was a slightly more iterative than breakfast, because we got immediately our tortilla chips and our salsa. Then we ordered queso dip. Then, it sounded reasonable when I ordered it. I just wanted salmon fajitas. But, a little bit of extra sour cream and shredded cheese, and then, lettuce. I know it comes with pico de gallo, but you gotta get some diced tomatoes. And then I don't really need a full plate of rice, but they brought me it anyway. Okay, fine. And before I knew it, the whole table was overtaken with dishes again. So it was slightly better than breakfast because we had our chips first, then we had our queso dip for the chips, then the food came. But I'll tell you what's a lot more agile, a lot more iterative: fine dining. Now you still plan up front and place your order. But you get your soup, then you get your salad, then you get your entree, if you choose dessert, and possibly a coffee or other choice beverage at the end. Now fine dining is very iterative, and I like eating meals that way because then you don't have to worry about it all getting cold at once. You don't know which plate to attack first. And it's a great way to get food when you're hungry. But do you know what is the most iterative, agile food of all? Sushi. Have you ever been to the sushi restaurant? How many people love sushi in here? I used to despise sushi, but I had a bunch of friends that loved it. So about 5 years ago, they would drag me out to sushi, and I would maybe try something. But I always wanted warm food and actually to be full after I ate. So eventually it grew on me because I tried it enough. So when you order sushi, a lot of times you'll go in and you'll order a couple of rolls. Then they'll bring them out, and you'll decide if you want more or not. And it's really a great way to order because you can decide if you like something or not. You can adjust if you want to order more of it, or you can choose to get something completely different. So on the scale of agile to not agile, I would say that breakfast is not agile. Sushi, very agile. But what's also important here is that you have to wait longer to get the value, to get what you ordered at breakfast. And if it's a very busy restaurant, like say Yolk on Michigan Avenue in Chicago, you might wait 45 minutes to over an hour to get your food. But if you want your food faster, if you get it more iteratively, you then get more value as a customer sooner. So as you think about the things that you do and the projects that you manage, what can you deliver of value sooner? so that your customer, your stakeholders get that valuable output? Or as an individual in your professional goals or your professional development, what can you do to step up, show leadership, and give value to someone else faster, more iteratively? So if you can prioritize what it is that you're working toward and focus on it, try to limit how much work you have in progress, you can enhance your agility by being more iterative in the things that you do.